The evicted housemates from tonight will return to the main house unannounced at some point and will partake in regular house activities, including diaries, tasks, because they are all still Big Brother's guests. All winnings from any task remain valid. And remember, level 3 will remain even when they go back. I wonder what Big Brother wants to do with that space. We'll find out when the time comes.
It shock you, I mean, no shock you. It shock you, I mean, no shock you. Did you see this coming?
And then I hear you being called fool, you're sick, you're stupid. A lot of those very weird words. Is that a love language for you? I'm not sure why you keep taking that. What's happening?
It's actually not a love language, but I really like him, so.
Ebuka, this table you are shaking. This table you are shaking is not fair. Oh, it's not fair, Ebuka.
So you changed your mind?
I didn't change my mind.
Yeah.
With Giddy Fire, I feel like we had the...
Guys, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe. I'm just going to keep it simple and short in this video. It is not news that Ebuka actually shook the table of the Sheila ship. Apparently, he came and he asked a question and he directed the question to Bella. He said, lately, every time I turn on my TV, I see that you are apologizing to Shegs for calling you stupid, mad, and all that. Is that your love language? Because I don't understand it. She's like, oh, actually, she used to apologize and she sees that it's not a love language, but she actually loves him. That's why, and Ebuka says, okay, and I knew that immediately after this show, there's going to be problem. And of course, both of them started having a conversation once the show was over. But Bella said, yes, I know that he insults me, but I've forgiven you because I chose to forgive you. Yes, so you see this ship is sailing to the permanent side, whether I like him or not. This ship will sail. So Ebuka also shook another table and was talking to Hermes. Hermes had made a statement last week that in his life, that even outside this house, is never going to speak with Giddy Fire, Brian, and Rachel anymore. And Ebuka came to ask him that, bro, did you mean that, or what are you saying now? He now said, oh, him and Rachel, they are not really friends. They don't really have a relationship. So that's that. And then for Brian, he has had a conversation with Brian. So because of that, he has moved on. But for Giddy Fire, he feels like he expected some form of loyalty from Giddy Fire, so he doesn't know. Anyways, Ebuka said, I still do not understand this explanation, but we're going to let it slide. Then let's now talk about the whole eviction drama, how everything began. Before even all this shaking of table, Ebuka had come, and the first thing he did was to evict the first housemates, which was Doing. And then when he evicted her, only for them to show us, so we were expecting her to be up on stage, and then they showed her in another room. Apparently there is now level 3. Yes, level 3. So this level 3 happens to be the former level 2, the former Trench's house. They have gone to refurbish it, and everything looks really, really beautiful and different. However, we saw the dining is still the same. We saw that, oh, it's that same space, but Doing was moved there. She was first confused, like, okay, what's going on? Is this a waiting room before I go on stage, or what's happening? Next thing that happened was Ebuka came and evicted Elo Swag. Elo Swag left, and then we thought he was coming on stage, but it turns out he was also going to level 3. Next person that followed was Chomsy. Now, let me explain what level 3 is to you. Apparently, these guys are actually real evicted housemates. However, Big Brother decided to keep them as guests in the level 3 house. So as guests, all they are doing is to be comfortable and just be there to change the gameplay. However, they're going to be there for just a couple of days, and unannounced, Big Brother is going to send them back into the main house, but they are going to be evicted again on the 18th of September at least. However, it can be more, but at least the 18th of September, they will be evicted. So guys, this is the plot twist that happened on the show tonight. I love it. I won't even lie, because I'm already like, Once it gets to like 3 weeks, 2 weeks to the end of the show, the show starts getting boring because the housemates are few, different things. But the fact that we have these different houses, we're still going to have things to talk about. We're still going to have like drama here and there. The housemates are still going to react when they find out that this eviction was actually fake. Different things. The dynamics of the game is going to change. So I actually like it, even though it's a lot. Like, can this just end already? 3 weeks to the end of the show. Why do we still have 16 people? But yes, I still like it. Now, people that get show, we just they follow. So anything when you do, I'm more than happy to follow. Anyways, this is all the gist that I have for you guys. Bella and Shex are still trying to settle all the things that they have, all the issues, the misunderstandings. It turns out that Shex is even feeling bad more than the way that Bella is. Apparently, I was thinking that Bella was going to be upset, like, oh, see, you're portraying me to the world, oh, you shouldn't have done this to me. But that's not even the case. Bella is like, I understand, you do not treat me that way. Oh, all the good times and all the good things that you have shown me, the 1 or 2 times that you have done me wrong, why would they want to push that narrative? Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's what's going on. And the look on Shek's face when they say Rachel was saved, like, oh my God, it was like say, what did they happen? Rachel saved, Chomsy go, what's up? On the other hand, Chomsy, Eloswag, and Doyin, they are getting acquainted, they are gisting and talking about the house, talking about Adekunle. And Chomsy was talking about how she became friends with Adekunle because she felt like the whole house was against him and it wasn't really necessary. While on the other hand, Eloswag was just talking about how, oh, it feels like the house people, they don't really like Shex because they were cooking and separating Bella and Shex from the food, that there's no more collective, you know, and Adekunle actually removed himself from joining the collective food because of Bella and Shex. And Doyin was just talking about how, see, let's not get it twisted. These guys are my friends. Bella and Shex are my friends, but let's also agree that they can be rude. You don't expect people to like you when you're always rude to them. So, you know, they're just in their different houses and they're navigating it. Kayode is trying, go there, come back here, go there, come back here. There's no second channel to be switching by ourselves to. So we're waiting to see how it's going to play out. Do you think that people is going to bring them in tomorrow during the head of house games? Or do you think that people is going to bring them afterwards? I feel like it's going to bring them on a Tuesday, like when the task starts, so that they don't get to play the head of house games because they're not real housemates. So why are they participating in the head of house games? That is what I think. But fingers crossed, we're going to see what happens at the end of the day. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, subscribe. I'm going to see you on the next one. Mwah! Bye-bye.